Good morning, afternoon, or evening, dear yogis here at Yoga TX. Super grateful to be tuning in from this lovely shala in Japan. Nice spring day and warm. I'm feeling warm in my body and in my heart. This practice will be a full body practice, so to move into more dynamic movement with breath and flow. The invitation is to stay closely connected to your breath, so in and out of the nostrils throughout the practice, that ujjayi breath sound. And what's coming up for me in this moment, what feels alive, is the paradox of like what feels alive. And I was just speaking to our existential nature and appreciating my existential me, like the very part of me that's constantly contemplating and asking and receiving and connecting with the environment. So the invitation is throughout this flow, as you take yourself into that flow state, is that you allow yourself to receive and to expand in that unified field of information. As we empty the mind, as we empty the body, we become clearer vessels and channels for life to communicate with us through movement, throughout breath and sound. And so we will empty ourselves in order to kind of clear the, I'm going to use the conch shell, so that the music can move through it, that vibration, that sound. The more empty we become, the more reverberation and echo we can pick up. So may we all echo a little bit today. So that being said, we're going to get right into some energetic movement, but slowly. Let's find ourselves standing at the front of the mat. And you could take the feet a little bit apart, hip width distance, slight bend in the knees. Let the arms come out alongside the body, hands down. And just begin to shift the weight to the right, to the left, forward, around. Make small circles here and just feel into each part of the sole of the foot, taking weight, and just observe. How does it feel to lean to the right, to the left? How does it feel to be falling forward or to be sinking back? Move in the opposite direction. And we begin to pick up on our own rhythms and patterns. And again, empty yourself of expectation and simply observe. Let's come back to center. Let's take a nice inhale in, reach out to the side and up. And exhale, bring the palms down in front of you like you're pushing through molasses, but the molasses is not too sticky. You're moving through. Slight bend in the knees. Let's take an inhale, reach out, expand the wings, open. And exhale, pull the energy down. Relax the face, relax the muscles in the face. Take the entirety of the inhale to reach up and expand. The entirety of the exhale to pull the energy down and center. Last one. Inhale, expand. And exhale, center and ground into the present moment. Let's bring the hands over the belly, and you can allow the diamond shape to come just right over the navel. Fingers pointing down towards the groin. And just feel the energy here at the solar plexus, or the hara as we speak to in Qigong and Shaolin. Feel the warmth of that permeation from the belly into the hands. You might even feel more heat if you've just eaten, the digestion system working away. And pull the hands just a centimeter away from the skin. Soften the face, slight bend in the knees. Notice if you can still sense any energy from the core. And bring the hands down alongside the body. Up to the hips, and we're going to take some hip circles. So bring the feet in a little bit closer and push the hips forward and back. So we could think of our grandma and our grandpa waking up in the morning, tight groin, tight lower back. I always think of Steve Urkel when I do this posture. If anybody knows that reference, it shows your age. If you don't know the reference, it's an American sitcom that we watched in the 80s. Let's move in the opposite direction. But really feel and breathe into this nice frontline stretch into the groin, creating some opening in the hips. And let's come back up to center. Take an inhale, reach the arms up. Create that diamond again, slight bend in the elbows, slight bend in the knees. Bring them forward to the right, the hands forward to the right and back. Forward to the right and back. So you might be able to see them as they come forward. You lose sight of them as they go backward. So opening into the shoulders. Let's move in the opposite direction. Beautiful. Hands alongside the body. We're opening through the front line and the back line. Take an inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Let the arms hang. Let the head drop in. Forward folds. Surrender to the earth, the ground beneath you. Let's take an inhale. Come up halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to a plank and pause here. So building some strength, pull the belly in, slight rounding of the upper back. And shift a little bit forward and back. Forward and back. Continue. Few rounds. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, draw the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Press the heels into the earth, palms down, slight bend in the knees. Take an inhale. And exhale, drop the knees down just to hover above the earth. So in this bear crawl. Pause here, slight rounding of the upper back. You can't see my knees because I got baggy pants on, but they're not on the earth. Step the right foot forward, left hand forward. You might come off your yoga mat. Left foot forward, right hand forward. And keep going, a few steps. Let's go backwards. Engage to the core. Nice and strong through the shoulders. And come back to the center of the yoga mat. Press the palms in, heels to the earth. And we allow ourselves to play with our existential nature, this wild, silly animal that we are, emptying of what is right and wrong, adult and child, silly and serious. And walk the hands back towards the feet. Take your time. Palm by palm, feel the sides of the body lengthen, the back of the legs lengthen, fold in. Take opposite elbows, ragdoll here. You can swing the arms forward and back or side to side. Hands to the earth, and slowly walk forward again into downward facing dog. And downward facing, take an inhale, lift the right leg up behind you. Bend the right knee, stack the right hip open over the left. Take an inhale. And exhale, step the right foot forward between the hands. Reach the arms up, high lunge. Left knee lifted. Take another inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Begin to bend the left knee, straighten the right leg, and hop the left foot up just a few feet. Left heel spins down, right leg straightens, fold in over the right shin. If you have a block or an encyclopedia or some kind of prop to bring the earth closer to you, you may use it in a moment. Going to take an inhale, come up onto the fingertips. Block or creative house prop to the right side of the left foot or right foot. Left hand down, right arm up. Twisting open here to the right side. Take another inhale. And exhale, bring the right hand down. Bring the prop off to the side, step back into a plank. Let's lower halfway, elbows in by the ribs. Inhale, side forward to the tops of the feet, open the chest. And exhale, downward facing dog. 2 rounds of breath here. Inhale, send the left leg up behind you. Bend the left knee, stack the left hip open over the right. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot through between the hands, reach the arms up. High lunge. Sink into the left knee. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to the earth. Straighten the left leg, bend the right knee, and bring the right foot forward just a few inches and fold over a straight left leg. Keep that prop nearby if you used it before. Come up halfway, inhale. Exhale, right hand down in front of the left foot or to the side, left arm stretching up and open. Take another inhale. And exhale, bring the left hand down, step forward, fold. Take the feet hip-width distance apart, lift the toes, and bring the palms underneath the feet, gorilla pose. Let the elbows splay out, let the head drop down. If you need a bend in the knees, take it. Make sure you're not hyperextending for my friends with deeply flexible joints. Maybe a micro bend in the knees. Take the hands out from underneath the feet. Bring the big toes together, bend the knees, sink the hips down, reach the arms up. Utkatasana. Relax the shoulders. And can we empty ourselves when the body trembles, when that heat comes in? Find your focal point forward. Continue to breathe easy in and out of the nostrils. Relax the mouth. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Twist to the right. Left elbow outside the right knee. Make sure the knees are in line. Take the chest away from the thighs. Look over the right shoulder. Sink the hips. Let's take an inhale, reach all the way up. Stand up. Exhale, bend into the knees, hands to heart, twist to the left. Right elbow outside the left knee. Inhale, bend, or come back through center, stand up. And exhale, fold forward, but we're going to bend the knees deep and come down onto a seat, Navasana. So pull the belly in towards the spine. Knees can be bent or you can extend the legs, hands out alongside the body. Keep the chest open. Building that fire, cleansing and purifying anything that needs to be burned. And bring the feet down to the earth. Hold on to the shins, open the knees, and let the head drop in. Feel the length through the back of the neck. Cleansing breath out. Again. One more. Let's go for it again. Come back into that boat pose, Navasana. Open the chest. Let that fire build and cleanse. Proud chest open. Continue to breathe. Extend nice and long, hovering for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pull the knees into the chest, set the feet down. Very good, hands behind you. I'm going to move back just a little bit. And let the feet go a bit wider than the hips, and then windshield wiper to the right, open the chest. Windshield wiper to the left, open the chest. This time, windshield wiper to the right. Bring the left hand around. Bring the left hand down onto the ground behind you. You can stand the fingertips and really twist into the right side. So wringing out. Just did core, connecting with the solar plexus, the Manipura chakra, our internal fire keeper. Let's come back through center, other side. Knees to the left, fingertips behind you, sit up nice and tall, get nice and twisty. Wringing out any impurities or any stuck energy. I like to think of it more that way than impure. All of it's welcome. Let's come back through center. Stretch the legs out in front of you. Let's bend the right knee, bring the right foot up by the left thigh, and open up the right knee to the side. Square the shoulders over the left leg, inhale. And exhale, slowly fold forward. For some, you might need to stay on the palms if you're rounding the upper back. Stay a bit out of the posture. If you can go deeper, go for it. You can also use that block or any props to bring the forehead down if you're deeper. And the objective is not to get your chest all the way down to the left thigh. Some bodies do not want to go there. It's to respect your edges. Feel lengthening through the left side of the leg. Relaxation in the heart and the mind. Let's lift the chest. Bring the right hand down behind the right hip and press the hips forward and up. Bring the left arm back, open the chest. Set the hips down. Let's do the other side. Extend the right leg, left foot to meet the right thigh. Pull the right hip back. Square the shoulders. Extend up if you'd like. Reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. You can decide where the spine stays straight, palms down, fingertips down, or chest comes down. Use the props if you'd like. Relax the face. Feel the chest up. Left hand down behind the left hip. Press the hips forward. Right foot down. Right arm reaches back. I think I heard one of our students in the teacher training call this baby wild thing. I'll go with that. Let's take an inhale. And exhale, bring the hips down. Extend the left leg forward. Reach the arms forward like you're carrying a platter, I'll say, of peanut butter chocolate chip cookies. Inhale. And exhale, slowly engage the core as you roll down. Nice and slow, let the heels drag back. Pause in that hover and come all the way down. Let's pull the knees into the chest. A little rock from side to side. And take the feet to the earth. Let the knees open up wide, soles of the feet touching. You could take one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart, or arms outstretched overhead, taking opposite elbows, open heart space, open hips. And we let ourselves receive and open. If this is intense for the knees to be and the hips to be so open, you can take blocks underneath the knees. And if it's challenging to grab a hold of opposite elbows overhead, just let the arms rest alongside the body or hands on the belly and heart. And let the earth beneath you hold and observe how you are feeling, how you are thinking, how you are experiencing. Empty, empty, empty. And allow life to tickle your mind, to touch your body, to live inside your heart. And stay here. Or when you're ready, expand out into a Shavasana. Legs go nice and long. Let's just feel the earth beneath us. Starfish out. Nice grounding posture to bring us into presence. Tune in instead of out. You are exactly as you need to be in this moment, where you need to be, who you are to be. And just pay attention to this moment in time, to this version of you, to this version of life, of the world around you. Empty notions of what is right and wrong, good or bad, and simply receive the conditions and feel. And tune into what feels authentic to you. I'm going to bring the palms together at the chest and then the forehead. May we each walk in grace as we follow our paths to wherever they may lead. I leave you here in Shavasana to pause and take as much time as you need grounding with Mother Earth beneath you. Thank you for being here with me. I hope to see you again next time. Namaste. Hands to heart. And alongside the body, enjoy your peace.